So we are looking at the XM Studios Weapon X, and this is quite an exciting moment. We saw this at a convention in Singapore. We saw the prototype, and I think it's one of the most excited I've ever sounded in a video when I was going through that. So I was pretty pumped.
Yeah, not too much now though. Would you like a sleep instead?
Yeah, I would. So basically, we got the instruction manual. So we'll keep this to one side in case we do need it. And there are 2 layers, and there are 24 or 25 pieces. So there you go. There's that.
Oh shit!
So hopefully this will be. Oh, Christian, if you're watching, can you share this on the XM group, because I couldn't find it on my phone quickly. So I know the thing with this is the lights and the monitors. You can kind of customize it in a way that you want more. You know, so if you don't want it as high. All right. So, cool.
Yeah, cool.
All right, and we got the print, which I haven't seen, but these two took it out and they've had a look. Looks a bit blurry. It's just me, or it looks a bit out of focus.
It's a photo that's been printed.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
I don't mind this one.
No,
it looks
quite a poor print.
I think from a distance it looks better.
I definitely don't like that front hand. Turn it and show me. I don't like that front hand down by the left hand side. Looks well wonky. That.
I don't mind this one as much as some of the others. I just think that the focus is a bit weird. It looks almost like you're looking at like a 3D image. You know, where you're going to you need to put the glasses on.
Put it on to clear it up.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think it's the worst one. I just think there's some of their prints are just getting. I'm going to say it all the time, but they're getting dark.
They're too dark. They definitely are. You're 100. I mean, 80% of that print is dark, it's black. I mean, you need more than that.
So we'll put that to one side, and we'll go back there. My phone's making noises. What we do is get the. I've just took the lid off the box. This one doesn't have anything on there. That's one side. You've got the creative team here. So XM Design and Development. Again, they're sculpted by Daniel Bell and packaging by Stan Designs. So you've got that there. And then the other side, you're going to have. You see that there?
Oh yeah.
You're going to have some toilet reading, which we always like. And let's hope they don't call him John like they did on the Sideshow one.
John? We're ready, John.
Yeah.
Tell me what film that is.
It's Commando. Good boy.
Good boy. I'll be back, baby.
Go on. Show the eyes, John.
Don't need a chicken shit gun. Take a nice tea.
Right, so let's get this out here.
Right. More exciting times.
So nervous, I'm shaking. Here we go. Oh, hello. All right, so we're probably going to have to take this layer off.
Let's have a look. Yeah, lots of nice little covers there, man.
I didn't get a response from Christian, so I hope you're listening, Christian. And I hope you're posting this, Christian.
You damn job.
All right, so
Yeah, you don't get paid for either.
yeah, I know. Yeah, you keep saying about jobs and people not getting paid. Right, so that's one side. Oh, fuck me, the base is massive. Jesus. Let's just get that straight out.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, big.
Yeah. This is step 1 of 25, by the way.
Yeah. So
Step 1 looks lovely. That looks.
I'm just trying to think of maybe them two.
Yeah, that's the good idea.
All right, so take them out by that, I'd advise, because there's so many kind of small pieces that it's quite risky. It's massive. Damn. There you go. So big base, water effect, really nice. I do really like that. All these kind of cables everywhere. I think my glass bit's broken, but it was a joke.
Yeah, not a good one.
Right, so yeah, I really do like the way they've gone with the kind of wet look. They were talking about not doing the wet look, and they were talking about going dry because of the effect they use for the wet can color discolored over time. So they were talking about that. but I'm really glad that they did go with that because we got to see both of the pieces when we were in Singapore. One wet and one dry, and we both preferred the wet.
Really love that, yeah.
So that's that.
Really nice. Gary Speed, how you doing, buddy?
You should be here, you fucking turnip. Where are you?
All right, so
Really loving that now.
I was going to say look underneath, but then it's got these coats and you can't do that with accent.
No.
All right, where's the instructions? Because I want to know whether you put the body on or... no, it's not fragile in the middle, but I don't really want to play around with the bits where the glass go.
The glass looks like glass. It genuine just looks like,
All right, so this is telling you to go on with the kind of tool pieces first. So if you look at the way that this is positioned, that they got that way. Actually, let me face it like this, sorry, towards me. And then number 2, which is not the piece I thought it was. Number 2 is this one. And that goes...
Jeez, that's big.
I'm assuming that goes there. Probably wrong.
Is that just pure plastic?
No, it just feels better. It feels like it's cold. Yeah, I feel it. Don't touch it! It feels metal. And then you got 3 and 4. So 3 is this one. And 4 is the massive one here. Ooh.
Detailed wiring, man, it's crazy down there. Really nice, that capsule number 1 with a little white.
Wow.
So
This is interesting.
So number 4, I'm going to put in first because I don't want to drop it. So, oh, hang on a second. Yeah, someone's done it wrong.
Alex, did that go in one box like that?
Yeah.
Cool.
So that one is, you can actually put them, you could put them both in the other one. So I'm wondering whether there is kind of like an alternate display if you don't want it this high.
Mess around with it a bit,
So maybe you can have a little play around because these, they actually, with XM, normally they key them so that you can't do that. So this potentially, if you don't have this kind of height, you could take that one off and you could put this one across, I'm assuming. And then this one will then be that way and go there. Yeah. Now we need combine 5 and 6. 5. For fuck's sakes. There's 5. All right, so number 5. These are all the ones. These all light up. So you kind of pull out the plastic, and these all individually light up. There's no power supply. They all individually have batteries. The reason why this was done was because
Look here. Not there.
I'm not making sure I'm pretty. The reason why this was done this way was so that XM was sure that if someone would say, X or Y piece doesn't work, they only need to send out that piece rather
It's clever. Smart, isn't it?
Yeah, isolates the problem.
And you definitely don't want any wires going through your piece. If you, I mean, that's just not, them days are done.
Yeah. Number 6 is that one. That's solid metal.
Don't know how it's coming out on camera, but the effects on the face are exceptional. Much better than prototype. Much more.
Really?
Yeah, really. The wetness and the wires, the water that's in there and on the glass is even better than it was in Singapore.
Then cables.
That time I was in Singapore.
Oh, that time.
The only
Yeah.
thing
That
is,
time I was in Singapore, yeah.
I'm just noticing now. I mean, I don't know whether any more goes on to this. I hope so, because that feels quite like not. Oh, there's a bit of a magnet, but not much.
Does it just sit in that way though?
Yeah. It's, so combine 5 and 6 to complete that lighting set. Insert. So 5 and 6. Oh, and then do 7 and 8. Jesus, it's getting complex.
I mean, it's good that you do a breakdown of how to put it together because it's important. It's needed anyway. And the truth is if Alex can do it, then anybody can do it.
Agreed.
You're not supposed to fucking concur, motherfucker.
Unless it's webbing, then you're.
Oh yeah, don't do it.
Then you're fucked.
No, don't do the weapon. All right, we lost already. What's number 7? 7. No. Number 7 is 3 screens. There. Oh, that's 7. Here we go. That's number 7. Away. All right, so back here. It's not as simple as like normal where you just kind of go do it as you go along, really,
Suck it and see.
hope for the best. And someone's been spinning this, haven't they? Trying to
No one's touched your stuff, mate.
trying to confuse me. So if that is that way, these 2 cables come out there, and the lighting set.
Do you remember Rise of the Planet of the Apes? You remember before the monkeys get the formula?
Yeah.
Do you know when they're trying to do the tower?
Yeah.
And smashing the thing up? It's a similar sort of thing.
Sure. Maniacs! That was 50 years old the other day, by the way.
Was it at Kubrick's 2001, I think, at the start?
I still have to watch the final one, War. I still can't convince my wife to sit through it with me.
Right, so they go there. And then this one. Again, I'm not overly convinced with that. I mean, that's going to go in there. But that does feel
So
really that needs to be a bit stronger, I think.
shake it. Don't hold on to it. Just put it there. Just put it on there and then shake it. Like do an earthquake.
I mean, if you were
do an earthquake, Richter 5.
So you went to party, Richter. Okay, cool.
What thing?
What?
What was that? See you at the party, Richter. No, you suck. You're fired.
Yeah.
Step into my office.
Oh wow! And then they package all of these ones, which look like Fitbit watch straps, and they package all of these ones in the same one. And
what are they? Like grills or grates?
yeah, some kind of grates. Oh, okay. This might help.
See, Alex has shot his.
Oh no, not yet. No, I don't think it does help. In all honesty. So these all go across. So number 9 is this one that looks like not watch strap. Yeah. Number 9, 10. It just says put them into position. It doesn't really say where. Oh, there you go. 9 is the top one. So
It just slides in.
There's your answer.
no, that won't really secure what.
Yeah, because it's the other side, isn't it, that you're worried about it slipping away.
Yeah. So that goes like that. I think. I'm sure that one goes there, but then. So 9, 10 goes down there. God. Next we'll do a really easy review, yeah? Number 11 goes... I can Damn it. Number 11 is the one like that, so that goes there. Right? 10. And there. Oh, no, that's too long.
Oh, I like this game.
I don't like it. George.
Don't know it.
That long one goes to where you just had it, the longest one.
That one.
You just done, I think, goes in between the two.
Not really.
No.
Well, actually, yeah. That one there.
Just listen to Michael.
God damn it. All right, and that one's going to go. No, it's not long enough. That one's going to go. Oh, yeah, there we go. So put that one in first. I didn't really. There. And then that one there. Fuck me.
It's amazing though, is nothing is broken and everything fits. It's got, you know what I mean? You can't get it so far so good. I mean, it's quite complicated before you even start, isn't it?
Number 14.
I'm really amazed by that base, though. That base is
Like it.
it's tasty, yeah.
Yeah? You dig it?
I love it.
You dig it? All right, so.
What are people saying?
Can't wait for Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, get out of this shit and do Spider-Man. I really love these screens. I love this.
Yeah. Both Sing. Yeah.
And it actually says James on these ones. It doesn't say fucking John like on the...
James Howlett.
Yeah. It don't say John like on the old
And you're
Sideshow.
showing that it comes with a protective screen.
Yeah, so it's got the protective plastic on there. And these are much better than the prototypes.
Let's have a look.
You see that?
Nice.
A really high gloss on there as well.
It's
So
fantastic. Yeah. Really nice.
number 14. I think I've already got something in that hole.
You said that before, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, so there's that piece there. There we go. So that goes there. Oh, a bit hidden away by that one. Oh, there we go. So that can move. Is that hidden by that one then?
I don't think so.
Or have I got this one the wrong way? I think I got that one the wrong way. No. No, that's a shame if that's the case, because that kind of blocks that screen quite a lot.
Show me, turn it around so I can see.
Is that in Alex, yeah? The screen.
Huh?
Nice.
I'm just wondering whether that would be better going that way, but I don't know. Let me have a look on the pictures. God damn this. So, it's like the Krypton factor. Like,
Well, it is for you, yeah.
yeah, oh,
Would be all right. Wouldn't be done by now.
I don't think you would. I don't put money on that. In all honesty, yeah, I don't like that one.
Just leave it for a minute. Do the rest.
Let me try that. No, that's not happening.
Just put it in the way it's meant to go and stop messing about. XM don't do things like that. It goes where it goes. Let me see it. Let me see how bad it looks. It's part of the screen is missing. Yeah, I can see what you mean. That's the front. I mean, he's coming out of that side, isn't he? Put the other screens on. Let's see how it looks.
It might be me. It might be something I've done somewhere along
Well,
the
we'll
way.
have a look at the picture.
15, 16, 17. 15, 16, 17. So, God. 15, 16.
It's a little bit like Rain Man. Have you seen Rain Man?
Yeah, great movie.
Like Charlie Bad. You know that? It's a bit like that he's doing, isn't it? It's a bit like
It's tough,
15,
man.
16, 17, 15, 16. A little bit of a whistle. 15, 16, 17. Who's on first? Who's on first?
God, man. Maybe we shouldn't have done this one.
DEIN.
There's so many pieces.
I'm glad we're doing it. I'm glad. I mean, it's
25 steps.
we've only been on 42 minutes. It's okay.
Really?
Oh, it's 20 minutes.
Fuck me. Well, I was going to say, because we've said that before, where
I just like doing this to make you sweat, man. I like to put you under a little bit of pressure
like that.
I can see it. There's a little bit of fear going on in there.
fear is fearful. So this one will go up here.
Do you take the plastics off them?
No, not yet.
Yeah, you can adjust them, can't you? You can move them.
Well, the thing is with these is you can kind of like, you can have them where you want them, but then you can also, if you don't, then you can actually take them off. Again, if you don't have the height, you can leave them. 16 is the...
Guys are commenting about the water effect.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
Read the comments, Mike. What is that?
Yeah. They're better than what you can see. The water effect is amazing. Really is.
The thing about it
Really
is, the main kind of water effect is going to be on the body anyway. So once you get the body out, you'll be able to see that. But
the way it comes down the base as well, guys. It's it's nice. The glass.
That glass is pretty special.
Bullshit.
It's lovely.
All right, yes, we are.
Yeah, you need a hug, and
I'll give you a hug, mate. Come on.
okay.
You're doing a great job.
Some of these are like not really loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these you would prefer them to be a bit more
Steady.
like literally like if you put this together with the way some of these are, you kind of really want to be careful about if you're moving this ever, because you're gonna have to take this all apart to move.
Yeah, everything's articulated. So especially with the screens with the cables on them, be careful because you could easily just pull them apart.
Right, so
Can you turn that? Is that all your screens or your?
no, there's more.
When you've done them, turn it.
I think there's two more.
We have a little once over.
It's just getting bigger, isn't it? It's just getting bigger.
Yeah, it's just growing in front of you. It's like a good corner.
Yes. No, it's got batteries. Since it's got batteries in there. Basically, these spotlights, they have a plastic tab you pull out, and they've got a switch. Oh, hello. This is nice one. No, it's just got like the kind of stats the body.
Yeah.
So that one. So I think these are the last two. Sorry, guys.
I don't know, this is how it goes, mate. Sometimes they're complicated. Sometimes.
Well, at least with Spider, hopefully with Spider-Gwen, it can be nice and simple. Here you go. So
Right, is that all of your screens?
this is all the
Is that
screens.
spin
So let's
then?
have a little look at this. So here you go.
You
So
pulled all the things off and
no, I haven't pulled all the plastic off. So that's all the screens. Are we on to the main course yet? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Do me a favour, Al, on a basis. Give that a light spin for me all the way around, just while I'm focusing on one area so people can see. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that glass looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Wow.
I'm
loving the wires coming out of the television as well, all the screens.
I do love the way
Wires
though
coming out
that
everywhere.
you do have the option
Keep
to
spinning, mate. Keep spinning.
make this smaller if you want, but I think you would be doing yourself a discredit to do
An
that.
injustice to the piece, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I love all the wiring that you can see around the back. Keep spinning, keep spinning, keep spinning. All the wiring coming off the screens, off the lights.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's a really beautiful, really beautiful piece. This just the base, and then go on to the main.
Right, I'm going to turn this back to me, yeah?
Yes,
Let's,
I'll step back now.
right, so this is the main part now. We're going to see, it's telling me to take out some heads.
Leave the heads, do the body, and then we'll do the heads.
It's telling me to take out,
Why? What would be the purpose?
it says all the wiring. Actually, well, that's actually it. It's just the body of the heads.
Yeah,
And the thing. Is that something? Something. And there's got to be a little backpack, little battery pack thing. There you go. So that's his kind of little battery pack. Goes on his side. Let me just make sure there's only one of those. Yeah, you got one of those. and he's got a cable that comes out of his helmet head, and it goes into that box. Okay. All their claws are attached.
Yes, Daniel. It is complicated, but worth it. But worth it, mate.
Daniel, is that the question? Is it complicated?
Yeah, it looks complicated.
All the claws are sticking through. All the claws are sticking through the paper. So be war.
I've just seen a glimpse of the body, guys. Okay.
Do you want me to look? Do you want me to come in?
Oh, wait a minute. Again, it's all about trying to get it out.
Wait there.
Oh, mate.
Oh, fucking hell. Right. So
Just in your arms. Give it a turn for me.
the same hair pattern, you know.
So look at the water effect on that. It's quite hard because I've got two cameras. I'm trying to catch everything on both.
I'm focused on I've got the other one. Don't worry about that one.
Love the skin tones on this. Really, really impressive.
Yeah.
The water effect.
I'm not sure if on Facebook it comes across a bit peachy. I don't know.
Nah, this fucking looks amazing in 4K on the screen I'm using. Unbelievable.
Right, so be really careful with the claws. I don't know what that noise was. Okay, so be really careful with the claws because there have been some people where the claws have come loose, but it's just a simple glue.
Look at the blades.
And then they're metal,
And
then all these little pieces on here, they're metal as well. And he has like an infected, like a soreness around where all these little bits are coming out, all these little plugs. So what we'll do.
Spinning round.
Well, I've got to try and
Let's
do
look at
this.
the back before you put him in place because we won't be able to see later. Jesus.
Yeah.
Such a great sculpt by Daniel Bell here. Really impressive, this.
Claws are really well done.
They do look crazy good, man.
Yeah. Again, I mean, we got to see the wet look and the dry look, and we were kind of asked when we were there, what do you think is better? And at the time, oh shit.
Smart. You need to stab the blade.
No, I'm just trying to.
Right, bud.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I can get it on there without knocking any.
Mate, we'll look at the angle.
Just be really careful of these monitors. These ones here are well in the way. Might take them off.
We'll put them in and then you can adjust them later.
There you go.
See him?
Like a glove, yeah.
I love the foot overhanging the box, isn't it? With the toes.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That is.
Isn't it? You see what I mean? He's like grabbing off
He's using it. Yeah. Brilliant.
Right, so now you just mess about with this and get them how you want them. I guess you put that screen back, like towards the back of it, like that, and then turn it, I guess, or actually, either that way or it's too close. Can we go the other way out? The screen is actually behind the body. Yeah, that's the way I would say.
Should be careful. Again, I think some of these are a bit loose. But I don't know, because you want...
That's how I is that too close to him, let me see?
I don't like it that way either.
I can see that's really fiddly, that, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah, because you kind of want to see all the screens.
Yeah, but you don't want
them in his little range.
So that's done.
Don't have to do for now. Hold on one second. And then you got this here.
If you think about it, really, I mean, them monitors are designed for the people who are monitoring them, right? So they shouldn't be coming in. They should be facing out. Something.
Yeah. So there's a cable here, which I think you either plug into his helmet or yeah, I'm trying to take my time. I don't want to break it. So
Nobody's ever broken anything while I've been here. Happens when I'm not here.
23 to 25. 20. 23 to 25. So that goes into the helmet. And then this here, I don't know that one. Let's have a look. attach cable from 23, which is the head. So we're going to get a head out.
Sweet.
All right, let's get the helmet head out. All right. Some people were saying his teeth are too white.
How's it look?
No, they're not too white. With this one, again, you got a tab here on the side, and then a switch.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to work out where these go first.
But why don't you see if the light works out before you have to attach the head and you can't get behind it?
Well, I just want to pose it first to see what. So this one, I'm assuming, maybe goes under there. I don't know where that one goes. That goes there, and then that goes like that. And then that will go with that into there, I think. All right.
You go?
Yeah, I'm not sure where. I'm not sure where the other wire goes. That wire, they just sort of have it tucking over. Oh, over is. Oh, there you go. So they'll go in there as well. But I'll sort that in a minute. So that, they all go in the same hole there, and then that's that. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
You like that?
Well said.
Yo. Not broken anything, Nick. Thanks, fucker.
It's hard. I mean, you just try to tilt this down a little bit for the head. It's just where they never line up 100%. So
No, I don't know.
trying very hard to get both screens because we're filming this on dual cameras at the moment, so we get the 4K unboxing onto YouTube at some point today. That fucking head is crazy, Al.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, what we do
Really,
is
the teeth as well. Let me just get
let me. Oh, it's heavy. This one. So this is the unmasked head. Yeah,
really nice.
boom, popped in focus there nicely.
Really nice. Really good detail around the helmet too.
And then, oh yeah.
Yeah. I really wasn't as impressed with the unmasked head as I was the masked when I saw them in Singapore.
There you go.
Wait now, again, adjusting. Let me have a look at that on my end.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, it looks better than Proto.
Emmanuel was asking if anyone can hear. Is there sound? Because otherwise that could be.
That could have been the beep, you mean?
Yeah, it could have been the beep telling us all gone.
Yeah.
Should we put it on?
Yeah, put it on. Do you want to see if the light up works?
Well, we could do it on a review. We'll sort it out afterwards.
Can you guys hear us?
There you go. Take that off. Oh shit, that needs pulling out. And should have had one of those coasters there, you know. And then
Oh, it's here, Al. Don't worry about the screen, mate.
right. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicholas, I'm probably going to have to take this all apart to move it, and I'm a bit worried about doing that. So, and also I'm going to have to find out how tall that point is, because I think that's going to be, that looks well too tall to be an investor. Might not be, might be all right actually, might be just under. Might be safe, might be safe. All right. Yeah, so far, I mean, so little Stanley Tan, yeah. I ain't seen him in a while actually. Yeah, Stanley, so far, I mean, looks great. I mean, I'm going to have a quick look over this, have a coffee, come back, and then we'll do the review of it, which I'll have to edit later on, because take all these plastic pieces off, take all the pieces out for the lights, see what they're like. But overall, I'm very happy with this. I'm really happy with the wet look. I think, again, I'm really glad that, I mean, he's coming out of the capsule that he was full of water, so he should be wet. And I think
looks really good.
in comparison to, say, anything on the market, like you have the Iron Studios, which I just find looking really awkward. I love this. This is really nice. I'm really happy with this, and I'm a big Wolverine fan, and for me, yeah, I'm very happy. I mean, this if I well, actually I can't really say because it's like just got out of the box. But if I had to have like one Wolverine piece, licensed Wolverine piece, then it would be this one.
What would be your unlicensed one?
Well, there's a couple I still haven't seen that I'd like to see before I make a judgment. I'd love to see Resin Works, and I'd love to see the Wolf before I make a judgment. But licensed, this is definitely better than the yellow Sideshow, the yellow XM. The brown Sideshow. This is really nice.
Yeah, it's a step up. Definitely.
Really, I mean,
steps up.
I think it's very brave as well.
Ladder up, bitch.
Yeah.
I think it's very brave for them to go with all this all complex lighting and things like that.
Also, again, another thing you have to say, man. I don't know how many. What is this like? Your 11th, 12th XM piece in, and again, nothing, no damage, no problems, no breakages, no nothing.
I think it's about my 14th, but then it's because I've got rid of a few. So yeah, but then never had a problem. I mean,
surprised though, because this is quite a complex, a lot of parts.
Yeah, I mean, I still need to check the lights and see if they work. I mean, we could have jinxed it by now, but
and the helmet.
Yeah, and the helmet. So
we'll get on to the review. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
and I was quiet because we're trying a new approach here where we let Alex talk through his unboxing.
Where George shuts up a little bit, but George could have been speaking a bit more when I was doing my struggling. You let me sweat. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And what we'll do is, I mean, we film this on the phone at the same time, so this will go up on YouTube in 4K later on anyway. But we're going to be back shortly to do. We got 4 unboxings to do today, so we're going to do the Spider-Gwen. We're going to do the HMO Mega Man. We're going to do a custom Flash, and then we're going to review all the pieces as well. Review the XM Carnage. I've got a Winter Soldier to do as well. So,
to do today.
Got to be really busy, so we've got to crack on. So, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Thanks, guys.
I'm recording on 2 devices. I'm busy.
Weapon X Live.
XM Studios and Weapon X.
Okay, you want to say that again? What we're doing?
XM Studios Weapon X Live unboxing.
Good boy.
All right, so.
And you said he couldn't read, Alex.
Can't read. Been rehearsing that for a week.
Good boy. Glad you did your homework.